Before we celebrate the new year of 2020, we continue to look back at the decades here in Las Vegas.
And Kirsten Joyce joins us now with a look at the 1980s.
Brian and Denise, as the 80s began, Las Vegas was suffering a bit of an identity crisis. The departure of the mob and its money, combined with a struggling economy, put a damper on the Strip and downtown. Las Vegas also began to experience a string of tragedies during this decade. On November 21, 1980, 87 people died and more than 700 were injured when a fire began in a restaurant on the casino floor of the MGM Grand Hotel. Toxic black smoke and carbon monoxide traveled up the hotel's floors. Many guests were still in their rooms asleep, not aware of the fire below because there was no automatic fire alarm system in place.
You'll be all right.
90 days later, an arsonist started several fires at the Las Vegas Hilton. 8 people died and more than 200 were injured.
It was a terrible start for the 80s.
Historian Mark Hall Patton says as tragic as these fires were, what happened here changed laws across the nation and internationally.
Every high-rise had to be sprinklered, had to have smoke detectors.
One of the few remaining casino bosses was run out of Las Vegas during the 80s. Someone tried to assassinate Frank Rosenthal in 1982. A bomb left under his Cadillac in the parking lot at Tony Roma's.
As you look at these pieces,
this debris is from the Pepcon explosion. It was donated to the Clark County Museum. The Pepcon plant made a chemical used in solid rocket fuel. It was very unstable. On May 4th, 1988, there was a large fire followed by several explosions, killing 2 people.
This was Dali de Leon. She was the minister that day.
Let's end this decade on a positive note, a record for the largest number of weddings in one day. Here inside the Candlelight Wedding Chapel on Valentine's Day 1989, 425 weddings were performed.
That works out to 2.5 minutes a wedding.
Some strong coffee.
Yes. Was keeping busy the whole time, but that is quite a record.
Yes, it is. Here's some other tidbits. The Fashion Show Mall opened in 1981. That same year, the Beyond Belief show with Siegfried and Roy debuted at the new Frontier Hotel and Casino. In 1987, U2 shot the video for I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For on Fremont Street. And of course, the boom of the mega hotels began in 1989 with the Mirage opening.